back to Red Glasses Talks. The topic today is, and we're continuing this topic, beating loneliness and isolation. So what are some of the results of isolation in a man's life, or anybody's life, but particularly men? Let's look at some of those results, and I think they could be obvious. They could be also very revealing. So what are the results? Number one, I think, is anemic living. Anemic living. It means that we never really reach our potential, God's potential in our lives and through our lives and the lives of other people, whether it's our family, our friendships, our work, or whatever. So anemic living. Another one is addictions. You know, our country is filled with people that are addicted to whether it's food or sports or sex or you name it. We're an addictive group of people in our country. And there are a lot of things that go along with that are destructive. The secrets often men carry, etc., etc. Another one is guilt, the result of guilt. There was a great man named Dr. Carl Menninger who founded the Menninger Clinic in Topeka, Kansas years ago. And I remember one thing he said that I've not been able to forget. He said over 65% of the people in mental hospitals today, and he was talking about the day in which he said it, 65% of the people in mental hospitals today could be released if they could experience forgiveness of their sins and relief from their guilt and their shame. Sin, guilt, shame will destroy your life and suck the life out of you. Another one is emptiness. Emptiness. Lee Iacocca, the former head of Chrysler, said this: "Here I am in the twilight years of my life, still wondering what it's all about. I can tell you this, fame and fortune is for the birds." So here's a man, a leader in industry in our country, saying, man, I've not found the real meaning and purpose in this life. Zangara. Let me tell you about Zangara. You might not recognize that name. Zangara, the man who made an attempt on the life of President Roosevelt years ago. An interview with him reported in the newspaper concluded with this question: "Do you belong to a church?" He replied, No, I don't belong to anything. I belong only to myself, and I suffer. I belong only to myself, and I suffer. When a man belongs only to himself, he suffers. By the way, by the traditional retirement age of 65, there are only 75 men alive for every 100 women. So when we keep it all to ourselves, when we stuff it inside, it doesn't have a good ending. So to stay in isolation is not living, it's existing. And there's a difference between existing and living. Jesus in John 10:10 said this. He said, "I have come that you might have life." Choose life. Do you have that life through Christ?